Fourth
and I'm
Amendment
saying this
is right.
doesn't violate that Fourth
It
Amendment
does.
right.
No, if you force me to identify, it does.
Well, because you're driving a motor vehicle.
I'm not driving a motor vehicle. My vehicle is parked.
So you're still
road and stuff, so I'm trying to see if you're having a medical emergency or anything like that, that's all.
You're pulling me over. You're stopping me from what I'm doing because you're concerned. Because did I come?
I'm just a passenger
I need to
in the car.
identify you. So whether or not I have to take you down to the jail to identify you, or you give me your ID, that's...
What is the speed limit, officer?
The speed limit is 80 miles an hour.
How fast were you going?
I was doing 83 miles an hour.
Isn't that speeding, officer?
That is speeding. You are correct.
Okay, you're guilty. Get back to work.
You know the law, but still get pushed around? It's not because you're in the wrong. It's because someone doesn't want you to be right. They ask for your ID not because they need it, but to assert their authority. And if you don't understand your rights, they'll go ahead and decide for you. We're often taught to respect the police, but rarely reminded that police officers are also responsible for respecting citizens. When someone who hasn't done anything wrong still gets stopped, the issue isn't with the person. It's with how power is used, and sometimes abused. The scary part is this kind of thing isn't rare, and it usually happens in silence. But today at H&H Audit, that silence is being replaced with visuals. Let's begin with the first scenario. What happens when you're just parked on the side of the road, sitting quietly for a bit? For some people, that's already enough to call the police.
in New Jersey or
Yes.
any state. You have to provide your name and information during an investigation or even a motor vehicle stop. Okay.
Okay.
On August 17th, 2024, a suspicious person call brought Pennsville police to the scene. What did they find? A man sitting in his car, legally parked on a public street. No crime, no disturbance, just someone who didn't fit another person's idea of what belongs. But in a free society, feeling suspicious isn't a valid excuse to demand someone's ID. The Fourth Amendment exists specifically to prevent that kind of overreach. Unfortunately, Officer Hill chose to ignore that boundary.
What's going on, guys?
Hey, what's up, buddy?
How are ya?
I'm
Got a
good.
call for a suspicious car that's been here
Okay.
for some time. Here to check it out, make sure everything's good.
Yeah, before we start, can I get a name and badge number?
Sure. Officer Hill, badge number 548,
And what department are you from?
Pennsville.
And where's that located?
Here,
No, the address.
90 North Broadway.
90 North Broadway, okay. So you said you got a call about a suspicious car. And what else?
Suspicious vehicle,
Uh-huh.
and that's it. Quite some time. So I'm just here to check it out.
Okay, officer. Like I told the individual who approached me,
Okay.
I'm parked legally. I'm not doing anything wrong, and I'd just like to be left alone.
Okay.
Because, as you know, we're American citizens and we don't have to explain ourselves to people what we're doing if we're not breaking the law, right?
Right.
So that's all I told the individual, and quite frankly, man, I just like to be left alone to be a free citizen.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah. All right. I just gotta get. Is this your car?
I'm not going to answer any questions. I'm going to
Okay.
invoke my Fourth Amendment right.
Can I get your name, sir?
You don't have to answer any questions. Yeah?
Okay.
This is not a Terry stop, as you know.
Yeah, I know. It's just I'm conducting an investigation.
No, I
so
know, but still.
I gotta get information on who I'm talking to.
No, you don't. Brown v. Texas states that just because you got a call that didn't give you any probable cause or reasonable articulable suspicion of a crime, you don't have the right to identify anyone.
Okay.
So, that's case law.
All right. Well, what I'll say is, yeah, you're parked legally. Just whatever you please. Okay.
So then, okay. So, like you said, I'm fine.
Yeah.
But why would you state that you have to get the ID of everyone in the car when you know that that's against the law
I
to
tell
identify
everyone
someone?
the same thing when I'm conducting an
Is
investigation.
that common
I like-
practice?
Is that what
Is
I
that
do?
common practice? Yeah.
Yeah. If
Okay.
I'm conducting an investigation, I'd like to get the name of everyone that I'm talking to.
Okay. It's not
Just like
optional.
My name and everything.
You're a public official. I'm a private citizen.
I know,
yeah.
but I'm saying, you know how you like to speak
Yeah.
with my name and everything. I'd like to do the same thing.
And you're respectful of people who don't want to give their names, correct? That's what. Okay, good. Well then,
Yeah,
you're good
I mean,
then.
you're
We're
not
good.
breaking any laws. So.
Perfect. Yeah. I would appreciate it if you let her know that I'm not breaking any law, and them also. Apparently, they feel that because you're parked in front of their house, that they own this property and no one else can park here.
Right.
So, yeah.
And like I said, you're parked legally, and you don't have to. We have a boat ramp, we have a park. If you would like to go park there. I know you can park here.
I mean,
Calling you and say, hey, this car's suspicious.
that's a good suggestion, but a better suggestion would be just educating the citizens that people have the right to park in the public street and shouldn't have to go to boat ramp just because they're uncomfortable. That would be the
Right,
legal
that's-
and wiser approach.
That's why I'm not making you leave.
I know. I just didn't like that suggestion, just leaving from here because she's uncomfortable. I want to be parked legally where I can be.
Yep,
And if they're uncomfortable, that's unfortunate. That's on them for not knowing the law.
I got you.
Right? That's not on me.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't do it uncomfortable, man. I try to work with the law.
All right.
So,
Thanks, sir.
all right. Thank you.
It should have ended there, calm and by the book. But no. Officer Davenport walked in like he was acting in a show he wrote himself. No Constitution, no amendments, just ego and a mission to get that ID. But this time, they ran into a citizen who wasn't so easy to intimidate. Someone who knows the law and isn't afraid to use the Fifth Amendment as a shield. Now tell me, who's teaching who about civil rights?
How
you doing, sir?
Hello, sir.
Are you
I'm not going to answer any questions. Before we start, can I get your name and badge number?
Davenport 519?
Okay, sir.
Okay, so here's where we're at.
Uh-huh.
In New Jersey or
Yes.
any state, you have to provide your name and information during an investigation or even a motor vehicle stop, okay?
Okay.
That's all I'm trying to confirm is that's who you are, so we can get out of here.
So you said in an investigation I have to legally provide my name.
Yes,
And if I consult my attorney, they'd say the same.
correct.
And that's not true. Do you suspect me of committing a crime? Let's start with that. RAS, reasonable articulable suspicion of a crime. Do you suspect me of committing a crime? Did someone call and specifically say that I committed a crime? I'm just asking you.
Specifically, what crime would that be?
You tell me.
Well,
You were here. Someone
we
called you for
called
me.
stating that you were sitting out in front of the house for
Correct.
several hours.
Is that
And
a
that's what
crime?
we're just trying to find out what's going on because we had a house in this area.
Is that a crime,
Well, I
though?
can't associate that. All I'm trying to do is get you out here so we all can go about our way.
But do I have a Fourth Amendment right? Can you answer that?
What would that be, too?
You tell me. You're the officer. You know what a Fourth
And I'm saying
Amendment
this
is, right?
doesn't violate that Fourth
It
Amendment
does.
right.
No, if you force me to identify, it does.
Well, because you're driving a motor vehicle.
I'm not driving a motor vehicle. My vehicle is parked.
So you're still occupying a motor vehicle.
I can occupy a
You
motor
can
parked
operate.
vehicle. I can operate, but
you
I'm
can
not.
operate, but it still is the same.
It's not the
You
same.
have you have the right to operate it.
But can I commit a moving violation while parking?
No, but you can't commit
So,
a parking violation.
so am I committing a parking violation?
I don't know yet because I don't know if you're the registered owner of this
I'm
vehicle.
going to invoke my Fifth
So
Amendment
I don't
right.
know if you have a driver's license.
I'm going to invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent without a lawyer present to answer any questions.
While remaining silent,
Sure.
I just need you to provide me your proper driving documentation.
I'm not going to provide any documents since I didn't break
You
any
definitely
laws.
have to provide a
I am
driver's
not going to
license,
provide any documents since I didn't
registration
break
and
any
the
laws.
insurance for the vehicle.
At this point in time, I'm going to remain silent.
We're kind of impasse here, and I'm trying to make this as easy for everybody as possible. I get your frustration. I get it. I'm at the same level.
Listen,
honestly.
the next step is litigation if you violate my rights. And on the oath, you're going to have to answer these questions in front of a jury, okay? I'm not going to ask any questions moving forward, okay? I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent
So let me
without
get
the
this straight.
presence of an attorney.
You're not going to provide a driver's license, registration, or
Do you suspect
insurance
me of committing a
information.
crime or a moving violation?
I can't if your driver's license is
Do
valid.
you suspect me of committing a
You're saying
crime
that. I
or a
can't
moving
guarantee that
violation?
until I can provide the documentation.
Do you suspect me of committing a crime or a moving violation? Yes or no?
I don't know yet.
So you don't know.
No,
So
because I can't provide
do
your
your
proper documentation.
investigation. Talk to whoever you have to talk to.
Which we have. And the final
your-
step here is
what
to
did
make sure
they
you have
say?
a valid license.
No, you don't get to go in the place determining who.
I do, because you
I'm
got
not
here
even going to
somehow.
speak anymore.
You
Did
got-
you
you
see
got
me?
to this point,
Did
right?
you see me arrive here? But did you? Are they
I
police
didn't need
officers?
to. It doesn't matter.
All right, listen.
You got here somehow, right?
Supervisor, please.
I am. It's right here.
You're a
That's why I'm here.
supervisor, please.
Yes.
You're a supervisor.
No, that's it. This is me.
Fifth Amendment.
Okay.
Invoke my Fifth. And I invoke my First Amendment right also. And can I get a card number, Hill?
Hill,
Yes, can I get a card number, please?
a CAD number?
Yes. Call number, card number,
Yeah.
incident number, whatever you guys call it.
You'll be able to. We'll give it to you. You can get it now.
Yes, please. Thank you. I appreciate
Can I
it.
get your ID?
No, sir.
Okay.
What is your RAS?
My reasonable
Your arrest
articulable suspicion
of a crime.
No, so this is what we're trying to explain to you. We get called here for
I
a
know
suspicious
how it
vehicle.
works. Okay, this is not.
You obviously don't because you're not
I
giving
don't.
us your
Okay.
ID.
Okay. Can I get the card number?
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm not going to speak to you either. I'm going to revoke my Fifth Amendment right.
County, can I get a case number?
Remember, I told you. Are you familiar with the Bill of Rights?
Summer to the 34th sale.
Firm.
Are you familiar with the Bill of Rights?
Yep.
And okay, good. You know, there's established law regarding the Fourth Amendment, someone's right to be secure in their effects. Okay, and a Fifth Amendment right to remain silent.
Yep.
Okay, you're aware of that. Thanks
Yep.
for putting it on record.
You're welcome.
No violation, no reasonable suspicion. But the officers kept pushing, like their pride mattered more than the Constitution. But the law isn't written to protect anyone's ego. Detaining someone without proper cause? That's not a stop anymore. That's unlawful detention and a clear violation of the Fourth Amendment. And yes, citizens absolutely have the right to sue under Title 42, U.S. Code, Section 1983. This isn't just about abuse of power. It's about trampling on freedom and burning taxpayer dollars for the sake of pride.
Remember, I told you Brown v. Texas, okay? So remember that case law,
Okay.
just in case there's litigation. I've directed you exactly to the case law that governs this. Brown v. Texas. Is your body camera on?
It's on.
Perfect.
It's always on.
And he is your supervisor, correct?
Correct.
Okay. You see, there's something called an unlawful arrest. And that's where litigation comes in. And you sue the department for an unlawful arrest if they do escalate it to that point. Because RAS is the minimum standard that they have to reach before even getting any probable cause. And hopefully they know. I don't know if they know, but we'll see. Maybe lieutenants might be able to educate them if they try to pursue this further. And afterwards, what I'm going to do is go lodge a complaint to both officers. So
I didn't
we put it
understand.
on
What you
right
just,
back.
were you talking to me there or no? To be honest question. I didn't know if you were talking
no,
to me.
with all
or
due
not.
respect, I'm
Okay.
speaking to myself.
Okay.
Yeah, not you.
All right.
I'm going to respectfully address you. If I want to talk to him, respectfully say Hill.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not going to disrespect you, man. You're a human being.
Thank you.
You know who the other officer is speaking with? So I can...
I don't know.
Okay.
No.
And who's the lieutenant on duty?
On duty?
Yes.
I'd have to check who's on duty.
If you don't mind, whenever you get a chance.
Okay.
Thanks.
Yeah, he might know off the top of his head.
Thank you very much. Yeah. But he didn't. Am I being detained? By the way, let me establish that.
Right now, yeah, we're gonna.
You're detaining me for
Yes,
no
sir.
crime.
Yep. Because we got called here
I
for
get that.
suspicious persons
But
in a
in a car.
suspicious vehicle. That's why I'm here.
But
in
no
the
crime though. Just a suspicious person.
Right,
No
and
crime.
that's what we're figuring out.
But no crime though. Just a
Right,
suspicious
right now
person.
there's no crime.
Okay,
Correct.
good. Thank you very much.
So all we would do, now that we've established that there's no crime being committed,
Yes, sir.
because I am conducting an investigation,
Yes.
I have to get information.
Not gonna happen, man.
Okay, but
Brown v.
just so you would,
Texas. Brown
just
v. Texas.
okay, just so you're aware,
Yes.
I write it down. It goes in our system,
Yes.
and that's it.
Nope.
There's no reason for you to even have a CAD number because we're not going to have your information to put in there, and she's not going to give it to you without you verifying who you are.
This is public information, sir.
Okay.
Yep, thousands of public records per request, okay? This is
Okay.
public information.
All right.
I know exactly how this works, okay? So,
Sounds good.
I'm not ignorant.
All right.
And as you can see, I was never disrespectful to
I
you,
know.
right?
Yep.
I just want to make sure we put that on record, okay?
Yeah.
Cool.
Go ahead.
Erratic driver, South Broadway, in there, suddenly just traffic stop.
Yeah, but let me ask you something. She drove here earlier, blocked the street, and then backed up on this side of the street. You want to go charge her for that? In that yellow car, she drove here. She blocked the street to look in my car and backed up on this side of the street. Yeah, so that's obstructing of the roadway. So you want to do an investigation about that? I'm calling you to let you guys know about what
Okay.
she did. So.
Well, we can talk to her about that as well.
Sure. I got it on video too. I got a dash cam and the points to the back and the front, so
Okay.
I got it on video.
All right.
Still no ID? So the officers made their final move, trying to uncover his identity without admitting they were wrong from the beginning. A move that's slick and desperate. Will it work? Don't look away.
All right.
Am I free to go?
Yep, still detained.
Still it's in, okay. All right, there. I'm not gonna resist, man.
No, you're
You're
good.
gonna put me on arrest. Look, here's my hands. I'm not gonna resist. I just want to make sure that we're on the same page because
That's,
I've
I
had
think we
officers tell
are.
me they're
honestly.
gonna pull me out of the car, and I just don't want to do. What are we gonna do?
Nah.
I'm very respectful. Are we
I'd
okay?
say- yeah. Okay. Because I really don't want this massive headache of whatever's going on.
Okay.
So, what my thing is
Mhm.
obviously this car's registered in New Jersey, right? So we can pull the registration, see who the RO is, and see if the RO matches your picture in the DMV system.
Public plate, right? Public license plate. So yeah, you guys
Right,
have the right
exactly.
to do that. Yep.
Okay. So to me, that's the easiest way to resolve the whole matter. And
I
just,
think so too.
okay.
I'm okay with that.
That work for you?
Yep.
'Cause I don't feel like having to go to this just for a simple little suspicious vehicle investigation.
Yep.
The whole reason why we're pushing it that far is because we literally just had an incident at the school that's 100 yards away.
Okay.
So that's why we're in the area now anyway. So
Listen,
just
I
letting you
understand that, but anybody who's parked in the street doesn't mean they're associated with that incident.
no,
where you're
I
coming
get
from,
it. I get it.
But
we gotta if you gotta get out of here you got here somehow. You gotta get out of here somehow. All I have to do is make sure you got a valid license and you're on your way. So
not gonna happen, man. Not gonna happen. I'm not giving you a license for you to make sure I have a valid license. That is not accordance with the
Okay.
law.
I got your point, but here's the thing.
Sure.
If you drive away from here
Yes.
and something happens,
Yes.
we're gonna have to get your license at that point. Get what I'm saying?
Well, you have to have a legal reason to pull me over, and like I told him.
I know. I'm not saying we're gonna sit here and try to pull you over. I'm
No, I
just
get
saying,
that.
God forbid, something else happens
I
from now.
know
Got
that
me?
I have a legal for me to operate on this
Okay.
roadway, okay?
All right.
And that's why I have dash cameras front, back, side to side to make sure I'm covered.
Right.
Okay.
Well, it makes it
Just
easy,
like how you
better
guys
for you.
have your cameras.
Yeah,
too.
we gotta
I
have everything
mine
on
too,
camera.
Mine too.
Yep.
So
All right.
I'm not worried about that part.
All right. You have a good one.
I
We're
never
gonna get
said I
out of
missed
here.
it. Good. All right. Thank you very much, man.
Wearing a uniform doesn't mean you understand the law, and clearly sometimes officers need a little retraining on what their actual job is. Protecting civil rights, not making them harder to exercise. What do you think about these two officers? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Next up is a situation that seemed simple at first. A police stop for a so-called well-being check. But things quickly went way beyond that.
You have me detained on the side of the road and you don't want to listen to me?
October 9th, 2024, in DeLand, Florida, a citizen was driving down the road when Officer Alfonso pulled them over for what sounded like a thoughtful reason, a well-being check. But behind that caring excuse was a traffic stop with no real foundation. When there's no emergency, no visible danger, holding someone like that isn't concern. It's random interference. And this is exactly where the 4th and 14th Amendments step in, to remind us that personal freedom isn't something you can just toss aside based on a vague feeling.
Hey, how's it going, man? I'm Officer Alfonso with the DeLand Police Department.
What'd you pull me over for?
For a well-being check. That's all it is.
Oh,
I saw that once I got behind you keep turning off and then...
A well-being check, huh?
Pulling off the road and coming back on the road and stuff, so I'm trying to see if you're having a medical emergency or anything like that, that's all.
You're pulling me over. You're stopping me from what I'm doing. Because you're concerned? Because...
Yes.
Did I commit a crime?
I said I'm just doing a well-being check on you. Nope, I'm just doing a well-being check on you.
Is this what is your name?
Officer Alfonso with the DeLand Police Department.
Who's the other officer?
What is it?
Who's the other officer?
Officer Amen. He's right over there. Just doing a well-being check on you, man. You keep
Yeah. I'm Do you have a supervisor on duty?
I can get a supervisor.
I'd like a supervisor over here.
Give me a minute. Can you come to my traffic stop? Just requesting a supervisor. Yeah, it is. Alright, I have a supervisor coming in.
Is this something that you guys typically engage in?
What is it?
Is this something that you guys typically engage in?
We conduct well-being checks all the time whenever a car, if we see that a car is doing some type of maneuvers or anything like that.
What maneuver was it that you...
I just said that you kept pulling off and on onto the road and all.
How many times did I pull off the road?
2 times that you did that, so I was trying to...
Is this the second time, the traffic stop?
No, the second time was when you pulled off into the Stetson field.
When was the first time?
The first time, it was by the potato patch, if you know where that is. That's right down there by the Dixie Lodge. I don't know if you're from the area.
Really? Is that on video?
It is, actually. My dash cam records up to a minute before anything happens.
Anything happens, so when did you start recording? The lights turned on? So I was in that Stetson lot for more than a minute.
I was just doing a well-being check. The supervisor's coming. Okay, he's gonna...
Well, I mean, you're the one that pulled me over. You've got me...
Well, you requested a supervisor.
Yeah, because you've got me over here on the side of the road.
Yeah, for a well-being check. That's what it was. Yeah,
so how long do you need to conduct your well-being check?
This was it, but you called the supervisor, so I'm just waiting.
Because you're illegally detaining me on the side of the road, sir.
I'm just doing a well-being check.
I'm not detained. There's lights on behind me. You pulled me over to the side of the road. How am I supposed to believe that I'm not being detained?
Like I said, my supervisor's on his way. Well, I'll go ahead and talk to my supervisor. You would have been free to go now because I see that you're doing perfectly fine, but you called for my supervisor. That's why
I'm concerned that you're pulling people over for not doing a goddamn thing wrong.
I got you. Well, my supervisor...
I'm concerned that you're detaining people on the side of the road for no good goddamn reason. I'm not real concerned about your well-being checking me. You're pulling citizens over on the side of the road for their well-being? Is that what I'm to understand?
We can do that.
You can do that, huh? What kind of medical issue would somebody have pulling over on the side of the road?
Like I said, you pulled over more than once. I was trying to make sure you were okay.
I don't like to be followed by police.
Okay. It's a public roadway. I'm allowed to follow you if I wanted to.
Yep.
But
And I guess you're allowed to illegally detain me too, huh?
I never said you were detained. I said you
Sir,
were here for well-being check.
I'm not detained. I'm not detained. When an officer
My
pulls
supervisor's at the light,
when an
so I just
officer
don't wanna
pulls
wait for my
behind you,
supervisor.
you rude motherfucker. How do you think it's going? Is it Sergeant still, Sergeant Salmon?
It is.
Why are your officers pulling people over for no crime?
Okay, so he was conducting a well-being check on you. You were
Come on,
exhibiting
man.
some concerning
Concerning
driving.
behaviors,
Yeah,
like pulling to the side of the road safely in a safe manner,
okay. He said you did so several
not
times.
violating
Are you gonna
any
let me talk,
traffic
or are you
infraction.
gonna- Okay.
You have me detained on the side of the
You're
road,
not
and you
detained
don't want to
anymore, you're free
listen to
to
me.
Sergeant!
Afterward, the citizen went straight to the police department to file a complaint. Think about it. If that moment hadn't been recorded, how far could this have gone? That's why you should always document every interaction with the police, not just to have proof, but to protect yourself. If you're just a passenger, can the police demand your ID? The following situation might make you think twice.
So, I do need to identify you, whether I need to take you down to the jail to identify you
So
or
you're going to
not.
violate my civil rights?
No.
You're gonna
At a way station on the road from Grand Rapids to Newport, officers stopped a truck carrying an excavator and asked the driver for ID. But then they turned to the passenger, someone who wasn't driving, wasn't doing anything wrong, and started giving orders. At that point, this wasn't about law enforcement anymore. It was a step into territory the Constitution protects. So the Fourth Amendment wasn't written to satisfy police curiosity. It was written to protect the privacy of everyday citizens, even if they're just sitting there.
hit at the way station.
Officer Herline, Michigan State Police. The reason I pulled you around today is the chain on the front of the skid steer.
Yeah, all the way up, we're coming all the way from Grand Rapids, so that the front chain bounced off once in a while.
Okay. Do you have your driver's license on your registration, proof of insurance?
Yeah.
Do you
Answer questions.
say again?
I don't answer questions.
Okay. Do you have your ID on you though?
I don't answer questions.
All right. Well.
I'm just a passenger.
All right. Well, I still need to identify you. So, if you don't have your ID on you, you know, do you have your name? Can I get your name?
Yeah, I got my name. Answer questions, sir. You're talking with them.
Where are you headed, sir?
Back to Newport. Back
Back to Newport. Where are you coming from?
Grand Rapids.
Alright. Just hauling stuff for a housing specialist?
Yep.
Is that who you're working for?
Yeah.
Okay. There's both of those. So, you said you work. Alright. So, I do need to identify you, whether I need to take you down to the jail to identify you
So
or
you're going to
not.
violate my civil rights?
No,
You're going to violate my civil rights?
I'm not violating any of your civil rights.
But your traffic stop is with him. It's not with me.
I agree, but I still need to identify you.
The traffic stop is with him. I'm just a
I need
passenger
to
in the car.
identify you. So whether or not I have to take you down to the jail to identify you, or you give me your ID, that's your choice.
And that's what you want to do to violate my civil rights. Don't I have the right to remain silent and just sit here? Your deal is with him, correct?
I
Okay,
still
so
need to identify
he's
you.
the driver. You pulled over him driving. And just to let you know, this is all being audio and video recorded.
Okay, so you're being audio and video recorded.
I hope
on
so,
my
because
end, too.
yours comes up missing, mine doesn't.
Okay.
Mine's live streaming right now.
Okay, thank
Yeah,
you.
I'm a civil rights activist. I know what my rights are.
Okay. What I'm just gonna do a quick inspection. I need you to turn all the lights on for me. Come up front, check all the lights, windshield wipers, horn. Go to the back of the truck, check the lights there. After I get done checking that, I'll come back up the other side, take a look at everything, then we'll go over some more when I get back up here, okay?
Okay.
Oh, sorry. High beam, sorry. It's a brand new switch.
In the end, the officers apologized, but the lesson sticks. Even as a passenger, if you don't understand your rights, you can still get caught up in trouble. Knowing the law isn't about picking fights. It's about protecting yourself when it matters most. When a citizen speeds, they get a ticket. But when a cop speeds, what do we call it? Immunity, or a double standard.
I got it.
How fast did you drive to
I'm doing a citizen's arrest.
I'm just curious on how fast you drove to...
Doesn't matter. I've got it all on
You had to
GPS.
speed to catch me.
I'm going to be sending this to your...
What would you do if you saw a police car flying past? No siren, no lights, just breaking the speed limit. The law allows speeding in emergencies, but this time, there was no sign of one. In South Dakota, a citizen didn't stay quiet. He followed, filmed the whole thing, and used his First Amendment right to question the badge about their own behavior.
Yes, sir.
87 miles an hour.
For what?
You're driving 87 miles an hour and I got a recording. What's your name and what's your badge number?
My name is Cody Schmeichel, and my badge number is HP162.
Okay.
And I was not driving 87 miles.
Oh, I've got you. I've got you on GPS. I've got you on GPS on this.
Those are oversized tires.
No, they're not. You have no reason. Get in your car and get to work. I'm calling your...
84 and you had to catch me, so how
No,
fast
no.
were you doing, sir?
I was timing it for miles,
Okay.
brother.
So how fast did you drive to catch me, sir?
I got it.
How fast did you drive to catch
I'm
me?
doing a citizen's arrest.
I'm just curious on how fast you drove to...
Doesn't matter. I've got it all
You
on
had to speed
GPS.
to catch me.
Superior.
Was there anything else you need from me, sir?
Get to work.
I'm trying to work, but you had to speed to catch me.
I'm just glad you didn't try to pick somebody else up. Huh?
I was just curious if something was wrong. So
No, you're my employee and you're driving my car too fast.
Okay. But since you had to speed to catch me,
Yeah.
you were breaking the law also?
You do it every day.
You break the law every day.
You do.
Sorry, I can't hear you.
You do.
I break the law every day.
Yeah.
How is that, sir?
You speed to catch people, just like I did.
Okay. To catch someone speeding is okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
To report you and get your
You can
tag
report
number.
me all you want, sir.
I'm going to.
That's fine.
Yeah. You know, there's a distance between you guys and us, and it's like that. The community sees that. Everybody's holding back and wondering, why is that cop going 87 miles an hour?
I was not doing 87. Okay, no, I was not.
Okay.
We can disagree with that all the time.
Okay.
My last. Doing 87 miles an hour doesn't mean I was doing it. Yeah.
Just like your radar gun, is supposed to be accurate. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you
so
were.
I understand you are upset.
Yeah.
And
So what is the speed limit, officer?
The speed limit is 80 miles an hour.
Isn't that speeding, officer?
That is speeding. You are correct.
Okay, you're guilty. Get back to work.
But I was not doing 87, sir. So
81 is speeding, officer.
Sorry?
81 is speeding, Officer Schmeichel.
I agree, 81 is speeding.
Okay.
However, if I do stack up behind me, because they will not pass me. So I try to do 83, so I don't create people stacked up behind me in an unsafe situation. Okay? That's why I do 83.
Will you pick me up if I'm going 83?
If I'm sitting in the median, clocking, and you're going 81 miles an hour, I will not stop you 99% of the time.
Will you
because
pick me up?
Radar has a 1% plus or minus.
Officer Schmeichel, will you pick me up? Will you pick me up if I'm going 83 miles an hour?
83 miles an hour.
Would you?
Correct.
Would you?
I might, depending on the situation.
Okay.
I can't give you a definitive yes or no, okay? We do have discretion. I'm sure you've heard of that. Can't hear you.
I've never seen discretion.
You've never seen discretion?
No.
You know what discretion is, though, correct?
Don't be smart with me.
When the cars drive by, I can't hear you, sir, so you're going to have to speak up.
Get back to work.
Okay. You don't tell me what to do.
Yeah, I can. You work for me.
You're absolutely. I would suggest you not speed anymore to catch speeders because that's unsafe and that's also against the law. Okay?
That's funny.
What's that?
That's funny.
Well, I'm glad I could make you.
Get back to work.
Have a fantastic day, sir.
You too.
Police should never forget, citizens also have the right to hold power accountable. Asking questions, recording video, speaking up. That's not being disruptive. That's how we make sure everyone's doing their job. The law isn't just for the public. It's for everyone. 4 situations, 4 citizens. And one question that sounds simple. Am I legally required to show my ID? Some chose to stay silent. Some asked questions. But all of them were doing something important, holding the line between power and civil rights, where the law isn't defended with force but with knowledge and calm. Because sometimes what bothers people isn't that you did something wrong. It's that you know you're right. And in those small, seemingly insignificant moments, the choices you make can change everything. So what about you? If you found yourself in the same situation, what would you do? Share your thoughts in the comments. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit like and share it so more people can be informed. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.